Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions. So, New Year, new me, right guys? No. New Year, same you. So, instead of setting resolutions that are unrealistic, let's talk about realistic resolutions and what I feel like is a better approach to making these unreasonable resolutions that undoubtedly will make you more stressed and depressed in the long run. Because if you don't meet these high expectations or resolutions that you set for yourself, it oftentimes will make you feel low. So, what I like to do when the New Year's comes around is I like to reflect on my past year. I look at my victories and I look at my failures, and I make a list of both. I look for common themes on my victories and common themes on my failures. I look for areas which I can improve upon, because it's always good to try to improve upon anything. So once I do this, I go and look at what I want to happen in the new year. So my failures, the common themes behind them, then have their own list, and I see those as things to work on. So as per last year, one of the things I was trying to work on was my social anxiety getting in the way of my day-to-day life. So I've pushed myself this year to expand upon my social problems, and I've made a lot of new friends this year. And I'm proud to say that. Granted, do I still like my smaller circles? Yes, but I can interact with people a lot better than I could before. So I got rid of one of the things I wanted to work on, and then, of course, attendance to class was an issue for me last year. I missed a lot of class. And so this year I've improved upon that substantially, but I still got some ways to go. I still miss more class than I probably should. So now I'm working on that next, and I'll continue to work on that. So I guess your resolutions should be made after you make this kind of victory failure list, or victory not victory list, whatever you want to call it, to kind of find areas that need improvement. So your resolution should be to make that list smaller come the next year. So let's say you have like 10 main failures, and of that there's like 4 common themes. So one of mine this year would be to let people control my life to a larger extent than they should. Like, people were able to determine my emotions 99% of the time. If I was upset, it was because somebody else made me upset. Not because necessarily they were doing something wrong to me, which they were more often than not. Like, I'd say at least 65% of the time it was they were doing wrong to me and I was letting it impact me. But like 45% of the time it was them just doing wrong to other people, or them just doing wrong to themselves, and I would let that make my whole entire situation worse, and I would dwell upon it. I'd make these people's problems my own to an extent where it was unhealthy. And that's an area where I definitely need to improve. That was added to the list this year. I didn't realize it last year. So you're never going to have a completely clean list. It won't happen. We're human, and we're imperfectly imperfect. We're never going to be perfect, but that's okay. As long as we're making ourselves better each day and each year. And that's kind of what I'm saying. Make your resolution to handle some of your faults, some of your shortcomings, some of the things you do not excel at, and address these failures you had this year. Make yourself better every day. I mean, it's that simple. Make realistic resolutions, though. If it's to distance yourself from somebody, then distance yourself. But make sure that it's not out of hate, because forgiveness is still key, as I've talked to you guys about. Forgiving people and moving on is important. Maybe that's your resolution, to forgive somebody that's done you wrong, to move on from a situation that you've let control you. But it's okay to have a slip up in your resolution. It's okay to have these shortcomings not resolved by the end of the year. Just work on yourself. That's all that matters. All that matters is that you're trying. So I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and as of this video, 2020 is about to begin. say goodbye to your teens, whether it be as in the 2010 era, or if you're growing up and you just are about to be an adult, say goodbye to those teens. It could be metaphorical or literal. But this is a time for growth for all of us, and I hope you guys all have a great and blessed New Year's. Hope you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Peace. Ow!